The United States and the West, which fed Pakistan for a significant portion of the previous century, have been betrayed by Pakistan owing to its religious fanaticism with Afghanistan. Ever since its conceptualization, the Hindu-phobic Pakistan has been fostering radicalization and terrorism under the garb of Ghazwa-e-Hind. Consequently, with the reduced imprints of foreign aid from the feeding fathers, Pakistan is on the verge of civil war. Further, owing to spiraling inflation, mounting radicalization threats, and increased attacks of Tehrik-e-Taliban Pakistan on reputed institutions, the nation is heading towards balkanization. Hi and welcome to TFIPost. I'm your host Vedika. If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe and press the bell icon to get all the latest updates. If you're watching us on Facebook, do like, share, and follow the page. Let's begin. The epicenter of the balkanization process seems to fulcrum around the Gwadar port of Pakistan. Gwadar, the city which is considered the crown jewel of the China-Pakistan economic corridor, is witnessing a siege-like situation amidst the growing protests by the locals. The Pakistani government has enforced a blackout of mobile and internet communications to onslaught the growing footprints of protesting citizens. For decades, Pakistani police and the army establishment have committed egregious human rights violation in Balochistan. As a consequence, the Balochistan locals have resorted to massive demonstrations under the leadership of Maulana Hidayat-ur-Rahman with the Haq Do Tehrik-Gwadar movement. However, despite continuous intervention of the Human Rights Commission of Pakistan, the establishment and security forces alike have been relegating Balochistan to a second-class status. The citizens of Balochistan have been accusing the Pakistani establishment and security forces for infringing their rights. The HDT movement is centered on the widespread illegal trawling in the sea off the coast of Gwadar and the illegal extraction of natural resources through the CPEC program. Further, the recovery of missing persons amidst increasing atrocities by the Pakistani army, the easing of curbs on border trade with Iran, and the reduction of security checkpoints in the region are the prominent provincial concerns that are yet to meet the ends of justice. Moreover, the protests intensified after failed negotiations between the provincial Home Minister and Rahman's supporters. The protesting citizens have criticized the non-serious attitude of the government. On the contrary, the Pakistani administration has adopted a more radical and aggressive attitude to curb the growing protests. However, the repetitive clashes between the demonstrators and security forces has led to the death of a police constable named Yasir in Gwadar. Ever since, the Pakistani administration has imposed Article 144 of the Penal Code to prohibit public gatherings and sit-ins in the region. The recent protest has marked the most prominent public outrage in the history of Balochistan, which has been eyeing to join the Union of India for decades. Further, the regions of Gilgit-Baltistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir have also been trying to break free from Pakistani occupation for a long time. As a result of rising inflation rates and skyrocketing food and clothing prices, Pakistani citizens are hitting the ground. Furthermore, with increased TTP imprints and attacks, the revolting citizens are finding optimistic breeding ground for their unrest. The recent establishment of the TTP parallel government in Pakistan, along with the subsequent virtual bolstering by the former Prime Minister Imran Khan, could run the nation into a disastrous forever war. To add to the misery of the Pakistani folks, the rising inflation and increasing unemployment rates are providing an optimal opportunity for the despotically radicalized Pakistani citizens to head towards TTP and other rebellion groups. Consequently, the nation is taking a leap towards balkanization as the unrest among the masses is going beyond the tyrannical controls of the Pakistani establishment and dummy government.